Hey, what's up my little adventure buddies? Today I want to give you a little update on Pittsburgh Nellie and an update on my friend Ross coming out to visit me for 10 days. So if you're new here, I just recently bought a 1983 Ford Econoline Glendale motorhome, and I'm in the middle of giving it a bit of a renovation so I can live in it for a year and document what it's like to live on South Vancouver Island in a motorhome for a full year. So as I said, I was doing some renovations, and my friend Ross came out to visit, which I'll show you some clips of our adventures. I have a full video coming out later. So as far as the renovations go, I've made a bit of leeway on that, but when Ross was here, the renovations weren't where they're at right now. So we'll talk about the renovations first here. As you see here on the left is my office with the toilet. I got a bit of work to do in there still, but the toilet does work. It's all hooked up. I just have to splice off those water lines to get water to the toilet, so then I have running water in there. And then it's just little things like getting a medicine cabinet to put my toothbrush and toothpaste in so they're not on my spice rack in my kitchen. Okay, so as you can see above here, this is where I want to have cabinets run along here. There used to be cabinets up here and here, but I just want them here. So this is a queen size mattress that I had purchased for $60, and I cut it down to the sizes that I need to put it on for this bench here, which will also be a work station, because on this side I will have my Murphy desk and a wall-mounted monitor. I just have to put some backing in. But anyways, under here I have a battery bank. I have 4 marine batteries, deep cycle batteries, connected to a 700 watt power inverter. I also have a 400 watt there. Eventually I'll probably upgrade it so I don't have 2 of them. I just have one 3,000 watt or something like that, which I probably won't ever use, but it's nice just to have. So yeah, anyways, that's the basics for the renovation. You'll notice that I put up wallpaper. The reason why I did that was to cover up my shoddy craftsmanship of all the other stuff. See, I'm not that good at putting walls up and making sure I measure twice and cut once. I'm more of a measure once, cut twice sort of guy. So to cover up a lot of that, I put over wallpaper instead of painting, because the wallpaper, it does cover it a little better from afar. It's kind of hard to notice that it's really bad. But anyways, I don't really care. It's a year. I'm gonna live in it for a year and then maybe upgrade it. I don't know. Maybe I won't even last a year. I don't know. Anyways, this has been the updates on this. Still only partial electrical working. I am talking to an electrician. I'm gonna trade some video work for some electrical work. So back to that beautiful barter system that we have. Anyways, let's get to some highlights of my trip with Ross. I picked Ross up in Schwartz Bay. We drove out to Jordan River, and from Jordan River we went up to Botanical Beach, and then to Oyster Bay, and then to Port Hardy, and then straight into Cape Scott, and we hung out there. So here's a little video of us crossing a river to get over to another beach in Cape Scott. This is where he has to cross.
How did we even get here without getting wet? Ah! Darn it! Oh, it doesn't get any easier!
After a refreshing swim, we decided we should explore more, which would eventually lead to another, possibly less than safe swim. To get over to another beach just over there, we have to cross a river. We're hoping that it's low enough at low tide, and I'm not sure if we're going to get enough time to cross over, so we got to try to cross over and cross back before high tide comes in.
Forehead.
Yeah, we got a lot of forehead to cover.
So we're looking at crossing this channel, but we have gear that can't get wet, and if we're not swimming now to get there, we will be swimming on the way back. So we're gonna come up with some sort of plan for our gear.
And our plan was to throw our gear in the bush.
Okay, so Ross is already part of the way over. I'm just walking along to see until there's an absolute drop off where I have to swim, because I'd rather not swim if I don't have to, because the currents and everything are going to change, and I'd rather just walk it if I could. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing okay.
It was at this point I decided to swim properly. We made it across and we're having so much fun that we decided to jump cut into the next day. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this, and if you do, click the me likey button. If you haven't already and you want more of this whatever it is, then subscribe, and don't forget to get out for some adventures and things. Ross did, and look what happened to him.